Last September, I hit a big milestone, 600 PS4 games in the collection. Now, just 8 months later, I'm already at 700. I didn't plan on growing it this fast, but when the right deals pop up, it's hard to say no. In this video, I will go over PS4 games I picked up lately, from cheap finds to deluxe editions. And at the end, I will share what's next for the collection. Let's get into it. For just $13, I couldn't pass up the remastered version of Saints Row the Third. I actually played on PC back in the day. It was my first Saints Row game. Still just as ridiculous as I remember. Over the top fun that doesn't take itself seriously, and honestly, that's what makes it so enjoyable. Also for $13, I grabbed the Monster Energy Supercross 5. I used to be really into motocross games, but I kind of dropped off about 5 years ago. Lately, I've been trying to get back into the ones I missed. This one is nothing groundbreaking, but if you enjoy motocross with a solid career mode, it's a pretty decent pickup for the price. I spent $21 on another side, mostly just out of curiosity. It's a slower-paced 2.5D platformer where you switch between a girl and her cat. The puzzles are not too hard, but the girl moves pretty slowly, so you will need a bit of patience. It's not perfect, but there are definitely moments that make it worth playing. Back in March, Publisher Inn had a pretty big sale on some of their titles, and I ended up picking up a few. Cotton Fantasy was $15, and honestly, I am glad I grabbed it. It's a fun little shooting up with flashy visuals and smooth gameplay. Really nails that old school arcade vibe. I also added Cotton Reboot for just $10. It comes with both the original and an updated version, so it kind of feels like getting 2 games in one. No complaints there. I also grabbed 80 Days and Overboard together in one package for $15. 2 clever narrative games with totally different vibes. One is a time-based travel adventure, and the other is a murder mystery where you are actually the killer. GL Late Edition was a bit more at $19, but it really stood out to me. Open world island exploration, a soul jumping mechanic, and just a relaxing vibe overall. Definitely something different. Next few games are from Outright Games, and you know I like their games for easy trophies. First up, The Grinch Christmas Adventure for $10. I figured why not. It's short, festive, and honestly, for just $10, there's not much to complain about. In that same $10 range, I also picked up Paw Patrol Grand Prix. I wasn't planning to grab this one because I'm not a fan of its trophy list. However, I'm trying to collect all the Paw Patrol games on PS4, so I pulled the trigger. It's a car racing game and a decent little addition if you are a fan of Paw Patrol. I almost forgot about the Giganosaurus the game. It's actually sold out in most places now. I was lucky to find it at a local store for $15. Simple platforming, but it's colorful, responsive, and plays well for a family-friendly title. And since I was on a roll, I added the Giganosaurus Dinosaurs for $14. Not as polished as the main game, but it's got that party minigame vibe that works if you are in the mood for something light. With Dino Card, that completes the Giganosaurus collection on PS4 for me. On the cheaper end, I also picked up CoComelon Play with JJ for just $6. Not much to say, there's a reason it was only $6. It's a good one to have on the shelf, especially since it's a Switch exclusive. Alright, next 4 games hit the wallet a bit harder, OG RPGs from NIS. Starting with the big one. East 10 Nordics Deluxe Edition cost me $55. I've been following the East series for years, and this one brings some new mechanics while keeping that fast-paced combat intact. Here is a funny story. One night, I found out the PS4 edition of East 10 actually comes with a free PS5 upgrade. So of course, I had to get it. But by then, the PS4 edition was already sold out. The only option available was the limited edition, going for over $100. While I was debating whether to pull the trigger, I glanced over at my recent pickups, and there it was, East 10 already sitting in my pile. I had totally forgotten I bought it a few days earlier. That's what happens when you grab too many games in a short time. I also picked up Ys Memoir, The Oath of Felghana Refined Edition for $44. Of course, the price dropped to $40 right after, just waiting for me. This is a remaster of the 2005 game The Oath in Felghana, which was actually a remake of Ys 3 Wonders from Ys, released back in 1990. So, technically, a remaster of a remake of Ys 3. I also picked up the deluxe edition of Trails Through Daybreak 2 as well for $44. If you are into the Legend of Heroes series, you already know what to expect. Rich world building, deep characters, and a battle system that just keeps evolving. And for $39, I decided to give Renatis a shot. It's a new IP set in an urban fantasy world with characters caught between two realities. The real-time combat looks flashy and the overall vibe really caught my eye. Could be a hidden gem or maybe not. I will find out soon enough. Hearts of Woods cost me $16.50. It's a visual novel with gorgeous art and a supernatural mystery at its core. Definitely on the slower side, but I'm into that kind of pacing every now and then. And yes, I already have the PS5 edition. I finally added Crash Bandicoot 4 to the collection for just $10. It's tough, it's fast, and it totally captures that classic Crash energy with a modern twist. I saw it in the store the other day and wasn't sure if I should pick it up. The difficulty is a bit much for me, but for the sake of collecting, I decided to pull the trigger. Last but not least, Transport Fever 2 came in at $26. Got this one from my secret place. And as you know, I've been looking to add more simulation games to the shelf. The game is all about managing transport networks and building up infrastructure. Might not be for everybody, but I enjoy that kind of slow-paced, strategy gameplay when I am in the mood to relax. Looking back, it's kind of wild how fast the collection grew, but every game has its place. Whether it's a $10 pickup or a deluxe edition I've been waiting on. Now the big question is, what's next? Honestly, I don't think I will be chasing the numbers anymore. We are near the end of the PS4's life cycle after all. But as long as they keep releasing PS4 games, I will keep picking them up. We will just see how far it goes from here. Right now is actually a great time to buy. I'm seeing a lot of solid games going for under $10. Definitely worth keeping an eye out. That's it for this pickups video. Take care and I will see you soon.